Good morning, folks. So I do have an oh folks moment, but I'll do that next video. This was too fucking good for me to not comment on first thing in the goddamn morning. So our favorite little garden gnome, Kratz, is at it again. The bending and stretching of the truth, every bit as much as he bends and stretches his fucking joints. So, Kratz did a interview. I say it like that because he used a webcam and, Kratz, honey, do the world a favor and don't do your interviews like this. It's very disturbing. Was like, oh my God. But he did this interview with WISN 12 in Wisconsin, and it was done on February 12th of this year. And yes, I'll include a link down below so you guys can watch this horse shit for yourself because it was fucking hilarious. But there were two statements that Kratz made during the course of this interview that I found fucking hilarious. The first was when he's talking about Jerry Buting and Dean Strang, and he says, if there was a defense to be had that was going to be raised, that's what it was. If there was a defense that was going to be raised, these were the guys to do it. The fact that a defense wasn't raised is what made this case so fair. Kratz, what the fuck are you smoking and why aren't you sharing? Serious. Folks, you want to know why the defense wasn't able to raise any kind of a fucking defense? It's because Kratz made good and goddamn sure that they couldn't raise a defense with that stupid Denny motion. And any time that they did attempt to raise a defense of any kind, he would cite that goddamn Denny motion. Objection, Your Honor. This sounds an awful lot like third-party liability or like planted evidence. Objection, Your Honor. This goes against the Denny motion. Meh. Whiny, 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 whiny. So, Dean Strang and Jerry Buting were pretty much barred from defending their client, period. That fucking trial was nothing but a shit show. That was a show to make it look like it was fair, but it was nowhere close to fucking fair. That's what that bullshit was. So, Kratz, I'm sorry, but your ass hurts, honey. Quit talking out of it. Quite frankly, you need to just shut up. You're just causing yourself more fucking problems. And I would love to know how your publisher is going to justify giving you any kind of money for a book that's going to be complete and utter bullshit. The only use that book's going to be after this exoneration is toilet paper, which, quite frankly, I would probably use it as beforehand because, you can't write a fucking fairy tale to save your life. How the fuck are you going to write an expose? I'm just saying. Then the second thing that he says was that the defense wanted the trial, wanted the jury to be in Manitowoc. And he wanted it, and his argument is that they wanted the jury from Manitowoc so that they would be biased in Stephen Avery's favor. There was no way that shit was going to happen after that fucking press conference of yours, Kratz. And I have the proof right here, folks, that shows that the defense did not want the trial or the jury from anywhere near fucking Manitowoc. This is the change of venue motion. Fuck you, Kratz. The internet is a wonderful, beautiful thing, and I have access to everything. Right here, the defendant, by his attorney, both appearing specially and reserving his right to challenge the jurisdiction of the court, upon all the records, files, and proceedings heretofore had taken herein, moves the court of the Wisconsin for a change in the place of trial on the grounds that an impartial trial cannot be had in Manitowoc County. Further, an affidavit and memorandum outlining our reasons for this request will follow. The defendant, by his attorney, therefore requests that the court order a change of place of trial, or in the alternative, order that a jury be brought in from a jurisdiction free from such prejudicial pretrial publicity and for such other and further relief as this case may require. Fuck you, Kratz. Quit talking out your ass. All of your lies are so easily exposed. You would think that by now you would have figured out. Where is your girlfriend in all of this? She can't possibly be thinking still that this is a good idea. Bitch, why aren't you controlling your gnome? What the fuck? It's Gnomeo and Juliet, the live action version. All right, folks, so I've got my oh folks moment to finish up researching here, and I cannot wait for you guys to hear this shit. So I'm going to go ahead and cut this off now, and I will see you soon. Now, don't forget, you need to go to Facebook, hashtag Justice for Bryant. This is another young man that was also railroaded by the Wisconsin juvenile judicial system. And don't forget to follow me on Twitter, Mama Phoenix 6. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. And don't forget to go to the Kickstarter campaign and donate. You'll get some really cool stuff. And pretty soon you'll get wall-to-wall coverage of not only the Stephen Avery case, but many more. Thank you all very much for watching. We'll see you soon.